They say the worst thing you can encounter in the woods is other people. An outdoorsman was camping in this creepy forest he's been to several times. And as he goes deeper into the woods to explore, he hears this.
Today we're looking at creepy TikToks that will give you chills.
Things humans were never meant to see.
Hundreds of birds fall from the sky.
Thank you to all the channel members for support. Happy Friday, everyone. Remember, we're on our road to 100K, so if you haven't smashed that subscribe button, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Let's go.
This conspiracy has always freaked me out. Allegedly, when Avril Lavigne debuted in 2002, she found the fame incredibly difficult to handle, so her label employed a look-alike. An actress named Melissa Vandella, who was typically used for paparazzi diversions as well as red carpet events. But it was reported that around this time, Avril Lavigne ended things due to severe depression, but a record label, having already invested millions of dollars, still did own the commercial name Avril Lavigne. The theory being that Melissa Vandella was then trained and employed to step into her place full time and just assumed this role of Avril. But the reason people believe this theory is that they've mostly spotted the key differences in just how much Avril has changed between 03 and 04. Physically, yes, but even her handwriting seemed to change, and the most perplexing being her speaking voice.
I want to be singing someone else's lyrics. I want to be singing mine and what came from my heart and my opinions and how I believe and how I think.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here for the grand opening of Koi. It's my favorite restaurant. It's my favorite sushi restaurant in the world.
But what freaks me out the most about this is that if you look up articles about this conspiracy when it first broke like 5 years ago, most of the videos and pictures supporting the story have actually since been deleted. So if there's no truth to it, why?
This is the scariest video on TikTok. So the video is just that trend where you play a scary audio and then you trap someone in a room and record the reaction. Now normally in these videos they'll have like a fake ghost effect, but this one's a little different because it has probably the creepiest thing I've ever seen in a TikTok, and that is this woman. She just stands there and stares the entire time, like she barely moves at all. She's so still the whole time, people are debating whether or not she's even real. Now looking deeper into the account, the woman seems to just be this lady, but they also post a lot of paranormal videos about things that happen in their house, like pictures moving on their own and creepy stuff like that. So maybe this lady is really just a ghost, but I'll let y'all decide that.
Do not watch this video at night, this will freak you out. In the photo behind me is a man named Cody, and while he was home by himself, he was starting to experience some very odd things. He was hearing noises, and it was pretty clear that he thought someone was in the house. And by the way, the footage that I'm about to show you was recorded by him. When he walked over to the bathroom, the lights were flickering. But not only were the lights flickering, but the faucet was on, so he turned the faucet off and left. At this point, Cody got pretty freaked out, so he went outside and called his wife and let her know what was happening. His wife insisted that he would stay outside, however, Cody decided to go back in and do some more filming. When he went back inside, the entire kitchen was a complete mess. Cupboards were open and things were thrown around as seen in this photo, and this right here is the clip of him first walking in. When Cody watched this clip back, he saw something absolutely terrifying in one of the frames. This is the still frame, can you see it? This is what he saw looking out from the corner of his daughter's bedroom door. If I were Cody, I'd be selling my house and moving out immediately.
We talk all the time about people who have disappeared, but we don't often talk about celebrities that have disappeared. We're looking at 3 celebrities who vanished under very mysterious circumstances. NBA star Bison Daly. In 2002, Bison, his girlfriend, his brother, and the captain all set sail on a private boat from Tahiti and did not come back. Weeks later, the boat does dock with just the brother inside and bullet holes patched up. We've never been able to prove this, but the FBI believes the brother was involved and disposed of the bodies overboard. Joe Pitchler. He was the star of a couple of the Beethoven movies in the early 2000s, but at the age of 18, he completely vanished in 2006 after leaving a note that said he wished he could have been a stronger brother. Though they suspect he ended things himself, his remains have never been found. Patrick Dermott. Patrick isn't exactly a celebrity per se. He was the boyfriend of Olivia Newton-John, who you would know as Sandy from Grease. In 2005, he vanished right off a sailboat. What was odd was all 20 passengers who last saw him all had conflicting testimony.
This is the scariest sound on TikTok. Okay, do you hear the sound playing in the video right now? This audio might be the scariest audio on TikTok, and I'm about to explain why. So this audio is actually made from a cat meowing, and the crazy thing is the cat died immediately after the audio was recorded. And I mean immediately after. And if you play this sound in ×2, you will actually hear a cat meowing. And the only thing the owner of the cat did was slow down the sound. This sound is also believed to be extremely cursed, with multiple people coming out saying after they listened to it, they felt chills over their body that entire day and heard creepy cat meows around their house. Some people also believe that death is connected to this sound, since the cat immediately died after making it. But as of yet, there has been no recorded deaths relating to this song. But if you don't believe me that this is a cat meowing, then put this sound in ×2 and get ready to be terrified. Because after watching this video, you would never look at this sound the same again.
I mean, I feel like you can literally hear the cat meowing in it. And I feel like every TikTok video literally plays that sound. I remember hearing that sound so often. I was just like, is that a cat meowing slowed down? But that's crazy. I didn't know the cat died after making it. R.I.P.
The U.S. Marine that's going on trial against Congress, talking about how he's seen UFOs abducting humans, but the UFOs weren't aliens, they were humans abducting other humans.
What?
Yo.
In the actual is going on?
It was a named Michael Hara, and it was in 2009. Like, he had to go do like an Overwatch mission in Indonesia because it was a natural disaster, like a hurricane. So he was over there just making sure the land was good.
Yeah.
And then I guess he was in the jungle and he seen like a UFO like hovering over in the jungle picking up people, and then he seen like US trucks. Like, he wasn't supposed to be over there, like he just wandered off.
Yeah.
And then he said like a week or two later, like some unnamed government officials came in. Like, he said these people did not have no name tags, and they was like, yo, you cannot speak about this to your general, can't speak about this to your family, can't speak about this to your platoon, your group. If so, you could get put in prison or they will execute you.
Well, he spoke about it to someone because now we know that story. So either he's in prison or he got executed.
My TV is freaking possessed. Any video I click on YouTube, they have black eyes or blood on them. Check this out. Totally random. Totally random. What the hell? I'm gonna do a totally different video. Check this out. This is supposed to be Family Guy. And it's only YouTube, because look, I'll go to a different app. Hold on. Let me go to my Fire Stick. Watch this. It will be completely normal. I'm on my Fire Stick. It's on the loading screen. It's nothing to do with the screen.
Hey! 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 Yo! 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 Hey! Yo!
He stayed in that house a split second too long. He waited way too long for that guy to get up out of that hole. I'd have been out of there by the time I seen him. That's crazy.
They say the worst thing you can encounter in the woods is other people. An outdoorsman was camping in this creepy forest he's been to several times. And as he goes deeper into the woods to explore, he hears this.
I'm not sure if you guys ever seen the Blair Witch Project, but damn, this is just giving me Blair Witch Project vibes. Super cool. Imagine just being lost out here. It feels like this would never end. Oh, hi. What the hell? I need to get out of here. Oh boy. It could have been campers, but this area is extremely secluded. Damn it. I need to find camp. I'm completely disoriented right now.
Celebrities who changed their looks after becoming famous. Doja
But
Cat.
the thing is, like,
Before.
it's like a peekaboo to, like, what's next. So, like, once you see it from the front, like, that.
And nah.
Who made it? Wow.
Wow. Okay, so something a little different. So, what was your inspiration for tonight? Wow. Wow. Wow.
Sam Smith. Before.
You would have thought the more that you travel, the more okay you get with flying, but I'm finding it really hard.
And now. Melanie Martinez. Before. And now.
This is a sneak peek that nobody knows about. So people have been asking about the Crybaby perfume restock, and we can't do that just because the manufacturer doesn't exist anymore.
Things humans were never meant to see.
Hundreds of birds fall from the sky. The end of rainbow. Rain falls in one spot. Super realistic billboard in New York. River meets ocean. Lightning strikes water. Strange object hits moon.
I wouldn't necessarily say that hit the moon. It looks like it kind of exploded before it hit the moon. Like it exploded. It's kind of like an optical illusion, making it look like it hit the moon. But I feel like that didn't touch the moon.
Hello?
The Simpsons predicted something really disturbing for 2024. In season 24, episode 9, Homer senses trouble and prepares a stocked bunker. Then, Springfield gets hit by a massive solar superstorm. No warning, just chaos. It shuts down everything. No electricity, no internet, total standstill. The show's take on this mirrors what might happen in real life. And now, not long ago, NASA has found a huge hole in the sun, spewing storms at an insane speed of 1.8 million miles per hour towards Earth. The last time we had a storm like this was way back in 1859, the Carrington event. Now, scientists think this 2024 storm could be 60 times stronger than that one, the most powerful ever. These storms could wreak havoc on Earth, think satellites, power grids, GPS, and worst-case scenario, even wiping out the internet and our tech permanently. Recovering from that might take decades. It's a ticking time bomb, and we might just be on the edge. But did you know that
Darkest performances done by celebrities?
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift performing witchcraft in the middle of concert. Kanye West. Kanye West doing ritual during his concert and everybody is just cheering. Lil Uzi Vert. Lil having his audience participate in a ritual, this character on the screen telling the crowd to repeat the Lil Uzi Vert 6 times on repeat, and if you say it long enough it starts to sound like Lucifer. Madonna. Madonna doing satanic ritual in front of everyone and people are blindly watching it. Lana Del Rey. A controversial Lana concert where people thought they were hit by a wave of energy, or some say it was a domino effect of people falling, but no one knows what actually happened. Weekend. Satan is shown on the screen in front of everyone, but no one notices it.
Genuinely feel like the Lana Del Rey one was more of just like a domino effect where people fell in front, so then the people behind them start to fall. I mean, that's what makes the most sense. But I feel like a lot of these musicians, a lot of their music contains some type of ritualistic aspect. I don't know what it is that like intrigues the brain about that. I mean, they did say that Lucifer was the leader of the choir, so he definitely is in the music.
Of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator.
Those faces genuinely look creepy.
People need to understand the government is at all times 10 to 20 years behind the civilian population. What computer system do you think is still running government computers right now?
Yeah.
Probably one from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The missile silos that we operate with our nuclear missiles were all approved in the 90s.
Okay.
Right? And the generation before they were upgraded was the 70s, right? So things move very, very slowly in government because there's so much bureaucracy, there's so much red tape, there's so much money, that things are always behind.
This is why JSOC units are using civilian equipment and stuff like that.
Exactly, and that's one of the reasons that we see such a push towards civilian contractors, civilian technical solutions, is because government solutions just take too long. Government comes to criminals to learn how to fight criminals. Government comes to civilian contractors to do government jobs. Government comes to civilian experts to gain insight to improve the government. Like Deloitte and CACI and Booz Allen are all civilian consultancies hired by the government to try to make the government manage better, handle, HR better, do better accounting, because the government doesn't do it on its own.
I don't know. I've heard the opposite. At least for the U.S. government, I've heard that they're like 10 to 20 years ahead of the civilian population. I don't know. Maybe like the Russians or like some other military forces are behind, but from what I've heard that the government is like 10 to 20 years ahead of us. So if you're seeing this video right now, like it. Let's try to get to like 3,000 plus likes.
Bro, I swear to God, this turkey has been like attached to this grave, circling it for for so long now. I just started looking 10 minutes ago, but it's probably been doing this all day. Like, what is going on? It's been circling it in circles for so long. It's so crazy. Bro, I'm right here next to... I walked over from my car. My friend's grave is over there. That's who I came to visit. And I just look back and I see this. Bro, I'm right next to it. It's not even doing nothing. It's just circling the grave.
Oh, no, don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it.
This is the craziest shit I've seen so far. I was taking the trash out with my son and he kept pointing at the mirror and waving and I didn't know why. So I pulled the camera out and I can't believe I caught this.
creepy videos that will give you the chills.
This first video comes to us from a TikTok user known as Johnny Grin, who posted the video to his account on January 13th, 2023. The footage in question may only be 9 seconds long, but it's a chilling 9 seconds that will leave you puzzled. The footage shows Johnny walking around the Appalachian Mountains late at night, all by himself, something that a lot of people would never have the courage or bravery to do, and understandably so. While wandering around the area, Johnny probably thought that all was going well, but that all changed rather quickly when he suddenly heard a terrifying noise somewhere nearby. Have a listen. A lot of people in the comment section are thinking the exact same thing. That noise sounded exactly like it was coming from some sort of skinwalker. Of course, nobody can confirm this for sure, but it is the most popular theory here. Do you guys have any other possible explanations for what Johnny could have heard while in the mountains that day? Was it real or fake? Assuming it was real, whatever was making that noise will hopefully keep Johnny away from these mountains late at night in the future.
This is probably one of the scariest videos I've seen in a long time. So this is Noah. He was on a camping trip one night, and while he was on his way back from said camping trip, he decided to pull off the side of the road and catch some Z's. What ends up happening that night is something so chilling, something so horrifying that you guys probably need headphones for it.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is. And there's someone walking around my truck right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like 20 minutes already. He's touching my truck. He's literally touching my truck. How am I supposed to get him away? He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked. I've never been scared before ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here. I'm gonna try to see if he goes away eventually. We'll see. He's literally peeking through the door right now. I've never been this scared ever. So, the current time is 2:30 in the morning right now. He's still walking around my truck. Try to see if I can flash my light to get him scared. So he runs away. There he is. Oh my god.
Now, from what I understand, the individual knocking on his doors and windows was only there for about an hour and a half, or something like that. But he did finally leave, and Noah was able to get out of there safe and sound.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door. This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go!
just days after this happened, Jasmine records a video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't. But in the video, you saw the door just came open. Who opened the door? Like, look at it. Like, pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like, how?
This whole occurrence is pretty strange. It's what happens next that's by far the most unsettling. This is where things start to get pretty weird, because after reaching out to property management and getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Okay, yeah, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here. Light works. You say the light works? Yeah, he said the light works. Oh, Lord. What is that? Y'all. What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? Should have put kids' shoes up in there. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's.
Did you guys hear about that 911 operator who got a call at 3:30 in the morning from an abandoned funeral home? If you didn't, I'm about to play it for you. But please keep in mind, this is a funeral home where nobody is currently working. Cops drive by it later to see if anybody was there. It's abandoned, the lights are out, nobody's working. And you can just very faintly hear someone talking.
Hello, 911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Top 5 government conspiracy theories. Number 5. Secret elites control government policy. The idea that a single, hidden group of powerful people secretly controls government policy and events globally, regardless of who is officially in charge. Number 4. Roswell and alien life. The notion that the U.S. government is hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life, particularly in relation to the alleged crash of a UFO in Roswell, New Mexico. Number 3. NASA moon landing hoax. The theory that the 1969 Apollo 11 moon landing was staged and faked in a Hollywood studio. Number 2. 9/11 was an inside job. The belief that the 9/11 attacks were not solely carried out by terrorists, but were in fact an inside job orchestrated or allowed by the U.S. government. And number 1. JFK assassination cover-up. The idea that Lee Harvey Oswald did not act alone in assassinating President John F. Kennedy, with some believing there was a broader conspiracy involved in the assassination.
It's not so much what is happening in this video that makes it creepy, it's what happened afterward. What you're seeing is entertainment night at the Pavilion in 1978 Jonestown. Watching this performance is terribly unsettling in retrospect, and it goes to show that many of the people who lost their lives here were individuals with talents and dreams. As we know, the fate of Jonestown is nothing short of horrifying.
This is the craziest shit I've seen so far. I was taking the trash out with my son and he kept pointing at the mirror and waving and I didn't know why. So I pulled the camera out and I can't believe I caught this.
That's Rowan.
Who are you? Huh? Please stop me. What? What's wrong with you? What? It took my daughter. Parker? Please let me inside. Parker!
You?
Is it me? It's not me.
It's a motion sensor. There's no one over there. Okay, do it one more time.
Do it one more time, please. So, you're a girl? You're a girl. Are you? She's a girl.
And just for show, let's see if it comes on right here. I'm right here.
Shut up.
Creepy photos that will give 99% of you chills, part 9. All of these self-portraits were created by the same artist who was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in 1996. From there, you can see how quickly the deterioration was. This is serial killer John Wayne Gacy, also known as the Killer Clown. He used to dress up as a clown and perform at kids' birthday parties. But when Gacy wasn't doing that, he was sexually assaulting and murdering over 30 young boys in just a 6-year span. A couple was enjoying their honeymoon, scuba diving in Queensland. This photo looks normal until you see one of the divers dead in the background, which is Christina Watson. It was said that she went too deep under the water and her husband was unable to save her due to the strong current. But witnesses say that Christina's husband was bear hugging her and pulling her under, and as her body sank, he swam in a different direction. Creepy facts that will give 99% of you chills, part 4. At least once a day, your immune system destroys a cell that would have become cancer if it lived. This is a very scary true fact. The feeling you get in your stomach when you are on a roller coaster is your organs floating around inside of you. So next time you say you enjoy that feeling, you should definitely rethink it. 15% of the matter you breathe in outside is dead human skin. So every time you go outside, you are breathing in some stranger's dead skin. Wasps can remember people's faces. So if you ever get a wasp mad and you run away thinking you're safe, the wasp will remember your face and attack you next time he sees you. As recently as the 1980s, many researchers and doctors believed that babies couldn't feel pain, so they operated on them without any anesthesia.
I wonder what made them think babies couldn't feel pain. Like, they're humans just like us. Like, what do they think? Their nerve endings didn't grow in yet? That's crazy. And yeah, that's a fact. Every time you do go on like a roller coaster or any sort of ride, you really get that stomach feeling. That's really your stomach going up inside you. I was at a water park the other day. I was on this slide that literally drops all the way down like 90 degrees, just like, and I literally felt like my whole stomach and organs going to my lungs. It was the craziest feeling, dude. Like, it's crazy.
Thank you all for watching this here video.